Hi there, my fellow lawn care enthusiast. Yep, I'm jumping right into this. There will not be an intro. There's just some stuff I just wanted to chat about. Summertime is here, and I chat with a bunch of people on the side and just kind of bringing it out in the open and see, what other comments and that the community has out there. So, um, if you're in here, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I'm like I said, I'm gonna jump right into it. Hopefully, people will show up and come up in here as I go through this. But I'm gonna start with what everyone has been talking about: the drought and the hydrotane. I hope you're using it. That's all I have to say. Here in Virginia, we've been lucky actually. We have been getting rain. I got some today. Irrigation. There are no restrictions here, but I know I've talked to several people who have some serious water restrictions happening right now, and also talked to those same people are saying they are using the hydrotane and it's helping them. Um, as far as I'm concerned, these are the couple products that I am using to help with heat stress and along with fungicide, of course, to help with the disease stress. But this is the first year that I'm using the SOP. I did put it down in the front and in the side. And any of you who've been following me, I'm treating my front, my side, and my back all differently. I hesitated on putting the SOP on the front because of the fact that I was only using ammonium sulfate. But I decided, I wanted to try it. I wanted to see if it was going to help with the stress because I know it's coming. This is the beginning of the summer, so it's only going to get worse with the heat. So if you're not using that hydrotane, I would highly recommend that you do buy some and put it down. Uh, let's see. The next thing I wanted to talk about is no one in. Hey, Rich, what's up, Rich? Let me go back to the hydrotane because I know that you were using it, and it's helping you, right? You're. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put you up here. What's up, Joy? Glad to see you in the chat. Yeah, Rich, you said you were using hydrotane. Yep. Joy, your hydrotane has shipped. I know you guys need it there in Georgia. You've been telling me how dry it's been. It's really unbelievable how dry everyone has been this year. I mean, that just goes to show you, Mother Nature, you never know from year to year. So in lawn care, you're always gonna have to be ready to switch it up. So hopefully that helped you. Hey, what's up, Super TA? Thank you for stopping by. Um, yeah, we're gonna chat about something you messaged me about earlier. No, well, last week I think, or over the weekend. We'll get to that. But is anyone else in the chat using the SOP? I would be interested to know how it's working for you and what I should expect because I don't know what to expect. This is the first time using it. The hydrotane I've been using since April because you can use it year round. It's not just for the summer. So I've been using that since April. I've been putting it down every 70 to 80 days just to be safe. It's supposed to work for you up to 90 days, and that just depends on a whole bunch of different other factors. So, all right, Rich, let's see what you got to say here. Okay, so excited. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I seriously hope you guys get it. I keep seeing people who say they're expecting the rain, and then for some reason it just decides to take another path, and I really feel bad for you guys. I really feel bad for people who have the restrictions in place. That's got to be tough to sit and watch your lawn just suffer. So thankfully we don't have that in Virginia just yet, and the irrigation is doing the job. So yeah. All right, so yeah, let me move on to the next slide. I wanted to talk. I've been getting a lot of questions about the status of my lateral spread fescue plugs and how they're doing in the heat and things like that. what you see here on the screen, those are the original plugs that were put down in the springtime. So they're doing great. I'm working on a full video to give you different intervals in time showing how it's doing. So I don't really have those pictures here right now, but I actually had a tray that was struggling. It was brown. I don't have a picture of it. I wish I did, but it was brown. It was stringy, and I'm gonna tell you too, that I actually threw them in the trash. But then I went into my yard and there was like this patch. I think it's bent grass. I'm not sure, but I pulled up on it a little bit and it started coming up, so it created this big hole. So I went and I was like, hey, this might be the perfect opportunity to put these plugs in this spot. So I went into the trash, pulled the plugs out, and put them in that spot. And lo and behold, they have rooted. I put them in 10 days ago. The plugs have rooted. I did have a little bit of baby grass there. I think I showed it on Instagram, but they didn't do well. The baby grass didn't do well, but the plugs are flourishing right now. As long as they continue to get water, I think the plugs are going to be fine. So look out for that video. That'll be coming out probably, I think it might be like the end of July. Because a lot of people will be buying their seed at that point, and they will be considering the lateral spread. So I want to give that information, as much information as I can, for you all to make a good decision on whether you want to try it. So what's up, CR? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. All right, next topic is a big topic. Super TA. This is the one I was talking about here. So, all right, I'm going to explain exactly what happened. Now, prior to this picture, I actually did a 5-day trial of the No Coast Turf main event. That included molasses, manganese, and iron. Those 3 things. And I showed the progress from day to day to day. And it obviously did get darker over that time period with those 3 products, but it wasn't like a huge, like, smack in the face type thing. It did look better. I mean, that's the goal, is to get it, a little bit darker. So it was fine. But this situation that you see on the screen right here, I was going to cut the grass one day, the backyard, and I opened the gate and I happened to look down and I saw that, and I did a double take. And the only thing that had been done was that I had put down molasses on the darker side the day before. So I was like, oh my God, like a 1-day difference, because prior to that, the darker side looked like the lighter side that you see, which is the backyard. So, I mean, and I've been getting a lot of questions like, what else did you put down? I didn't put anything else down. I treat that side with Higher Bricks and Simple Lawn Solutions soil hume. And those were the only other 2 things that were down there. So I don't know. All I can do, guys, is show you what I'm seeing. And I'm not going to exaggerate the results, because the last thing I want is someone coming and saying, well, you said that this was going to do this. No, I'm showing you what I saw. So, I think I really do like the main event products, the No Coast Turf products. I really like that molasses. If you've never put down that molasses, man, it smells so good. And I think with the molasses, the recommendation on the label is that you can put it down every 14 to 21 days, depending on your needs. And I am that person that if I can go with the lower rate, I'm going to do the lower rate. And that's what I put down. I put down 3 ounces per 1K of the molasses. So Rich, you bought Petra. I've been seeing that on Instagram. So it's Amazon. I'm going to use it on my hill. Okay. I don't know a lot about it, but I've been seeing, people post about it on Instagram. And that's the thing too, guys. There's so many products out there that do the exact same thing. So it's just a matter, I'm never going to tell you to buy one product over another. I'm going to tell you which products I like, which ones I really, really like. And then it's up to you to make that decision. But there's so much stuff out there. I think Another one that's floating around is like Turf Titan, I believe. I think that's the name of it. But I am at that point in my journey where I've tried so many different products, and I don't want to continue to switch products. I do enjoy testing products. So every once in a while you'll see me throw in, a new product and introduce you to something else. That's just fun. I like doing that. But as far as really honing in on my lawn and what it needs, I'm sticking to, specific products. So, hey, India and Finger Lakes, what's up? How are you guys doing this evening? Jumping in here just to do a quick live and talk about some things. I don't know, does anyone have any questions about the main event? I, again, like I said, I like it. I've never been the person to just put straight iron on my lawn because a lot of the products, I like to use combination products that already have that in it. So I don't need to go and throw iron down separately, but it's nice to have, this main event. I might use main event for, Halloween domination or something. I don't know. And the manganese contributes to the color just as much as the iron. So that was a fun little experiment that I did there. So if you get a chance, go check out the video. Not very long. None of my videos are. But hey, what's up, Justin? Good to see you. Yeah, that molasses. Because we're so used to that smell of success, right? And you're just expecting that nasty smell to hit you, but that molasses is a nice change. It's a nice change, and the fact that it does some good things for your lawn, that's even better, right? Um, yeah. So let's see. Oh, so I didn't know you tried it. Good, good. I'm really glad people are liking the molasses. It's a very natural product, so that's pretty cool. All right. Made a mistake saying I was hoping for a color response. In all honesty, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I think that I'm glad that you like it. I think with a lot of these products, people want to try them. And I recommend if you want to try it, I mean, it's your lawn. Take a little section and play with it. We're fanatics. We love to do that type of stuff. So it absolutely nothing wrong with it. Hey George, what's up? How you doing? So feature. I've heard about feature a lot. Um, and I did think about testing it. I don't know why I never got around to testing out feature, but at this point, because it is like a whole bunch of the other products, I doubt I will. There's some Ecologel products that I want to try. One of them contains molasses. They have a what I like about Ecologel is that they have combination products. Um, One of the products I think is Bio MP has molasses in it, plus low nitrogen and a little bit of potassium. And then they have a multi-purpose. I think it's a 402. I might be wrong, but I think it's a 402. It has a hydrotane in it, so you can kind of spoon feed your lawn hydrotane. So those are some products that I have to work into my program to test, but not during the summer. I'm not testing anything during the summer. I just want my lawn to make it through. So hey, what is up, Tara? Tara's here. What's up? All right, so let's move on to the next slide here. So, all right, my neighbor update. So I got like so much flack. I got support and then I got flack about the fact that I was upset because my neighbor cut over into my lawn. And you can see, so he scalps his lawn. He just wants, it short and so he doesn't have to cut it a lot. So the update on that is that I actually did speak to him because I realized as I thought about it a little bit more, I was like, well, this probably happened because he took his mower, if you can see the flags, he took his mower around that little utility thing and then it just curved into my yard because he doesn't have a trimmer. So I was like, okay, let me talk to him. And I talked to him and I was like, hey, I am perfectly willing to trim around that if you're okay with it. And he was like, cool. All right. So problem solved. Problem solved. I don't believe that I should have to worry about that part anymore. So um You can see on this side, someone asked me, it was like about that side of my lawn that I'm always taking pictures of, and that is this, it's the side yard, because I think the side yard has the best pH and the soil over there is great. So the response and the grass always kind of, kind of looks good all the time. I'm not, well, yeah, I should pat myself on the back, right? Because, we work hard for this. So that's where that is. Um, yeah. Speaking of George, what's up, George? Let's see. The Bio Advanced Slow Mo PGR granular gives best color. So I've never thought of using the plant growth regulator for color. That's interesting to know that it does. I actually use a new, and I am pausing on it for the summer. I am not going to use a new over the summer. I'll pick back up probably September 1st, putting it back down for the regulation, and the regulation has been fantastic. And my lawn is actually thick, and that makes sense because the PGR, it's regulating the top growth and it's pushing those roots down, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's something that I will keep in my program, because I was mowing every other day. Now I like to mow, I really do, but that was a bit much. And now I mow twice a week. So, and with the summer slow growth, it should retain that throughout the summer. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, that's good to know. I haven't put it into my plan yet, but it makes sense, right? Just to spoon feed that throughout the summer for sure. Um, so I like that everyone's speaking to each other. Speak to the chat, people. Chat away. This is a community chat. One of the things I enjoy the most about, doing this is communicating with you all. And I communicate with quite a few of you on Instagram, and I absolutely love it. Keep the questions coming. Keep the comments coming. Keep the feedback coming. I don't take anything personally unless you're straight up cursing me out like somebody did. Like this dude, like just went in on me on one of my reels. It was the one with the dethatcher. It was so mean. He was so mean, but it's all good. I just deleted the comment because it was pretty nasty. But just be respectful. Respect me. I respect you. Um, you will taste it. Oh, after mixing it. Well, that doesn't make me want to try it. That's for sure. Um, hey, Dell, welcome. I'm glad you made it. You're right. He shouldn't be neighbors, right? But I am grateful that he agreed to let me just trim over there. The flags are no longer there. I took the flags up. I was being a little bit petty, I admit, but I was really upset. But I was more upset about the fact that he just didn't come and tell me that he had accidentally done what he did. So because grass grows back, right? Grass grows back. Um, all right, let's see. Hey, Aldo, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's move on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah, weed control. I don't have a lot of weeds because I think I did really good with my pre-emergent program. I was never able to make a decision in the fall to pre-emerge or seed. This year, I am not seeding. Maybe fixing some bare spots, but I'm not going to overseed. Uh, but I never made that decision every year. So this is year 3. So year 1 and 2, I didn't. I pre-emerged and I overseeded. So I've talked about this before. It's not that I'm recommending it to you, but it obviously worked for me because I don't see a lot of weeds. The weeds that I see are in the backyard, and it's in areas that I know I probably missed the pre-emergent. And then I back up to woods, and so I got all kinds of stuff trying to get through the fence. And so I use basically Triad Select, and that stuff is the business. You see that picture there? That was the next day on that weed. That thing was like dead. And that particular weed, which I can't think of the name of it right now, it was the majority of what was invading along my fence line, and it took care of it. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. Let's see. Are any of you all using any of the herbicides? Anybody? Yeah, I agree, Justin. That's right. I like to get along with people, so I was happy that he received it well. Our initial conversation was not received very well, so it's definitely a blessing. All right, I was being praised. Hey, what's up? Coach Jay is in the house. Coach Jay, you struggling? Your lawn is struggling right now. That fescue in Florida is getting hit, but you're still taking care of it, so that's good. Keep it up. Keep it up. So Divine Goddess, you're asking, what did I use to make the grass thick? So in order to initially to thicken my fescue, which I had, all tall turf type fescue, I was overseeding in the fall. So I've overseeded 2 years in a row, and that thickened the grass. This year I've been using plant growth regulator, and the reason I started using it because I just didn't want to mow as much as I was mowing. So that actually prevents the top, or not prevents it. It slows the top growth, and it helps push the roots instead. So that in itself will help as well. So that's been fun to experience. Oh, you're all right. You're all good. I got your question. There you go. Hey, Scott, thank you. And I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys know that. I really do. All right, so you put down Speed Zone today. Yep. Speed Zone is another good one. I tend to use that more for clover. I have a couple areas near my sidewalk in which clover grows every year. So I use a Speed Zone on that, and it just takes it right on out. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's talk about this lawn supply ammonium sulfate. I am so happy with this stuff. So guys, so here's the thing, right? I love lawn care. I really do. I have just gotten to a point where I don't like pushing the spreader. I prefer to spray anything, any product. I prefer to spray it out. So when I came across this on Ryan Nor's site, I was like, oh wow, this is perfect. I mean, and it's perfect to feed over the summer because I think it's 8 ounces per 1K, and that's going to give you zero point 0.1 pounds of nitrogen. Perfect. I did a video. If you get a chance, go and watch that video that shows the progression or the color progression over 5 days of using that. And I mean, man, that color, the video doesn't do it justice. The color in person was just I used the prettiest green I've ever seen. So if you get a chance, watch that video. And this stuff, I don't know if anyone else is using it. It's powdery, and it mixes well in the water. So I'm putting that down. I'm spoon feeding that, and Simple On Solutions. I think it's a 0028. No. Nope. Back that up. Yeah. No. No, I'm not using the Simple On Solutions over there. It's just the ammonium sulfate. I have 3 different areas I have to keep track of, guys, and I'm not looking at notes or anything, so that's why I can't remember. But so I'm putting the ammonium sulfate every 2 weeks. Let me know, anybody see any issues with doing it every 2 weeks? I don't. Spoon feeding 0.1 nitrogen. It's good. Clover, whatever. Yep, I agree, Scott. That clover speed zone is great. I noticed that it does sell out. Sells out pretty quickly. So I make sure I'm locked and loaded. But this year I really want to get rid of everything that I have. I don't want to store anything. So I'm trying not to buy any additional products. So Yep. There you go. Versions on ester base Fescue this time of year. Huh. Okay. So that's not something I was aware of. Temperature base. I mean, so Aldo, you're saying even if it's like applied in the afternoon, or preferably, I guess the mornings are usually cooler, I would imagine, but I'm not sure. Spray all day, perfect foods. Yep, it sure is, man. It is. That was my thought exactly. This stuff is gonna be perfect. So yeah. Um you're right. So you're talking about the pre-emergent and the overseeding. Yes, you are absolutely right. So I make sure if I do that, which again, I'm not doing it this year, I seed as early as possible in August so that hopefully by no later than mid October, mid to late October, I can go ahead and apply some pre emergent. That's what I do. So, hey, Team Track and Field is in the house. Usually start my all liquid fertilizer for mid June. Yes. I think a lot of people actually do spoon feeding over the summer with the liquids. Um, the one product that I've heard a lot of people use that's a granular is the stress blend, the 7020 with the high potassium. But other than that, it's mostly people putting or using liquids to spray on the lawn, which I mean it's perfect, right? And as much as I'm starting to dislike granular products, or not the products, the process of spreading it out, I think I can easily say I'm not gonna let go of my higher bricks. I'm gonna spread my higher bricks, and not only higher bricks, something else has been added to that list. Lawn box. Lawn box has been added to my list of granulars. So, um, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. All right. I don't know if anyone asked us what would use for molds. So, I personally don't use anything specific for molds. I would say last year I had a brief issue, and I bought a bunch of those uh, solar sonar things, and I lined my backyard with them. So when I go outside, it's just like because with movement they come on, and I saw where they were digging the tunnels because the ground was lifted, and I just put those right in those spots, beginning and end, and you know I haven't had any problems with those recently. There are a couple people on YouTube who have done videos. Some people use the little worms they stick in the hole. I mean, there's just so much stuff out there that people have tried it, and it's just going to depend, I suppose. And unfortunately, I don't have a better answer for you on that. Yes, I am going to talk about the lawn box. I've been testing that since September of last year, and I really like it. In September of this year, I will be doing a soil test and comparing it with the test from last year to get a better idea of what this organic has done to the soil. So keep an eye out for that. All right, so let's move on. So we're gonna kind of continue to talk about my disdain for the spreader. And so the fact that I prefer to spray liquids, I'm a small statured person. I'm not the youngest person out here either. And so I prefer my little 3 gallon sprayer that I have, but usually I'm going to have to use a 4 gallon. And just putting all of that on my back is just like, mm-mm. So I have gotten this Petra cart sprayer to pull along. And you know what? I was worried about the tracks that it would make in the lawn, but my spreader doesn't make those tracks, so I don't think this is going to be a big deal. I haven't used it yet, but I do plan on using it this weekend. to see how it goes. But yeah, wish me luck with that because yeah, my back is screaming at me. I am in the process of trying to get myself back on track and going to the gym and all of that. It's not going to the gym, but working out in the morning. So I got to take care of myself. We have to take care of ourselves. Um, small doses. Okay, yeah. So I mean, I think that's what a lot of people are doing. So that's cool. That's good to know. So here we are. We're going to talk about my fertilizer update. When I started, I was only using the lawn box in the parkway, which is only 300 square feet total. I like it so much. I like the response so much that I have actually started to use it in my backyard, which makes a lot of sense. It's an organic fertilizer. It's safer. I, I, I hesitate to say safer. I think it is a product that is less worrisome, for the kids and the dogs. So that's why I've been using the lawn box in the back now. I was using higher bricks, but now I'm using higher bricks just in the side yard and Simple Lawn Solutions in the side yard and lawn box in the back. But check out some of my updates and things on the lawn box. They have a soil saver that I use. I put down together. They have a specific one for summer. I just recently put down the 707, which is the Lawn Lux. So that's a summer mixture. I do not need any phosphorus in my yard. I probably won't need phosphorus for a couple of years, if that. So that 707 is perfect. They have something called a Fall Fix, which is a 111 Aldo 111. It's a 555 product, and I have it. Whether I use it or not, I'm not sure. We'll see. I am definitely all summer so far. I've only used the Higher Bricks 1000, and I've put down a total so far, I believe, of like 2 pounds of that, 2 pounds of N. But with that, they also have a soil product that's like a 5814. So I've been mixing those two. Let's see. Yeah, Petra. Petra has top-notch customer service, 100%. I will tell you, I have the 2-gallon sprayer, and I had an issue with the lid where there's a plug at the top, and it came off and it wouldn't work. So whenever I went to shake it, then I had water coming out of the lid, the little hole in the top. So I messaged them and it's like, hey, what can I do about this? And they're sending me a replacement lid. That's what I'm talking about. That's customer service. That's great. I love it. Yeah. So anybody have any more? I saw Team Clark track and field. You had a question about the lawn box. If you still have that question, pop it up there for me. I'll try to answer it for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to this last slide, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked. Boom, the lawn Stryper. That picture that you see there, that is my first run with the lawn Stryper. Now, I'm going to be straight up with you. I am challenged when it comes to putting things together. So assembling this was not the easiest thing for me, but Stryper Steve was there for me in message. He helped me. I sent him videos. He walked me through it. He was very patient. And I got it on. It's on there. And the thing is, once you have the bracket piece or that swinging piece, it doesn't swing. The attachment and this is for the Ego. So once you have that attachment on, there's a hook for you to take the roller on and off, which I love. Now, if you look at the Big League that's attached to the Toro, that's not as simple to just take the roller off. So that's been on there. That's been on there. And whenever I didn't need a stripe kit, then I would use the Ego with nothing on it. But now I can just take the lawn Stryper off of there. Now, in my opinion, the lawn Stryper is better. I don't know what they did to that roller. I don't know what magic that roller has, but it's it stripes this. The stripes are so much more defined, and I like it better. So if you ask my opinion on which one to get, I'm gonna tell you the Lawn Striper all day. And you're there. There'll be some adjustments because with the big league, it's stationary. It, like, when you push, it's it's going straight. With the Lawn Striper, it kind of moves a little bit. It still get, you look at the lines, they're straight. It still gives you the straight stripes, but it's just that Steve was telling me that they made this kit so that it turned better with your mower. So, like, cool. So works for me. Absolutely 100% works for me. I like it. And again, that is my choice. So I am going to stop here. I'm going to stop rambling. And that's kind of all I want to go over, guys. I really wanted to stress the main event thing really a lot because I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and feedback on results and things like that. If you want to try a product, try it because you want to try it. Like, again, with that particular one, main event, I did a 5-day results video. Go back and look at that. Don't just look at that picture that I posted, because that could be an anomaly. I don't know. I can't give you the answers. I can tell you exactly what I did, and I can show you exactly what happened, and that's basically what it was. So if you're interested in seeing it, or if you have any questions, you can always hit me up on Instagram so we can chit chat. Now, for the 17 people that are left in here, PJ loves giveaways, and I just want to give you something to say thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And so that giveaway, let's get to that. Boom. Ta-da. So these are the instructions for the giveaway. I will not be doing the actual drawing here live. I'll give you a chance to go, give you some time to go ahead and do and put those comments into that video. And I'll do it tomorrow. I'll record it like I always do, and hopefully, you guys will. The prizes for those is going to be, for the giveaway, I am giving away a 3-pound bag of Hydratane and a Hydratane swag pack. So good luck. And what you have to do is find the video that's titled Simple Summer Lawn Care Tips. Just put a comment in there. I will survive. That's it. Comment, I will survive. And again, I will post the winner tomorrow on Instagram. And good luck to you all. Thank you again for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. What's up, Lena? Better late than never. I'm about to sign off. I didn't have a lot of questions in here tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. I really did just want to, share, status and see where you guys were. But again, give you a few minutes to look at that. It'll be up there. You need that. You need that Hydratane. Thank you so much, Miss J. I appreciate you as well. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I have to admit I am a little bit sleepy. So thank you again for hanging out with me tonight, and I will catch you guys later. Don't forget, join the giveaway. Check Instagram tomorrow. I will have the winner on there tomorrow. See ya.